What is up, everyone? Outowix Nation here, and today I'm bringing you another review. My citizens, my Aldowits, my community, my lovely family. Today, I'm reviewing終わりのセラフepisode 8. I'm finally caught up. Huzzah! Boom, ska boom, ska boom, ska boom. Anyways, today this episode, it wasn't as exciting as the last two episodes, episodes 6 and 7, but does that make it bad? No, not at all. This was still a pretty good episode. There was a good amount of comedy, but I felt that the action wasn't the greatest in this. The pacing was alright. There was parts where it felt like you were moving right along and everything, then parts that it kind of slowed down and you're going, how many more minutes? But overall, it was actually a pretty good episode. We have a little bit more development between Yu and Sangu. She still hates him and everything because he reminds her of it. He reminds her of herself back before she got her whole squad killed. But details. Anyways, so what I learned in this episode was the marks that appeared on Yu also appear on Shinoa, who's the best girl, by the way. I will repeat this in almost every review for終わりのセラフfrom now on and all that. But yeah, I'm really curious. Is it because they have the black demon cursed gear series, or was she experimented on as well? I'm really curious. I'm gonna theorize this, but she was experimented on. Maybe we don't know her full backstory yet. We learned that she had a sister and her sister's dead, but we don't know too much about Shinoa. So we don't know if she was experimented on by humans, demons, devils, angels, whatever, or vampires, who knows? So, the funniest part in this episode for me was how Kimizuki, he has the ability, he hotwired a car, an army vehicle, and Yu was extremely impressed because since he was raised by vampires, he's never been around vehicles too much, and Kimizuki forgot the golden rule: don't leave Yu alone with stuff. Yu tried driving the vehicle when he doesn't know how to. He drove it right into a pole. You see Kimizuki talking with everyone else, and in the background, you see the vehicle start moving off in the distance, and then it hits a pole. And he continues to, hit the gas or something, trying to go over the pole. Well, that was my number one funniest part in this episode. My second one was when they were making fun of Shinoa's height, because she's like, it's my car. She gets in there. Ada? She can't see over the wheel. That's just hilarious. And then they start mocking her. She kicks their ass. And while they're driving, hey, let's agree to never mock Shinoa about her height again. For the first time, I agree with you. That was hilarious. Going back a little bit into the episode, they killed the vampires and everything, and Yu was, of course, I bet he's extremely happy because he finally killed some vampires. Huzzah, my man! You killed some vampires! I'll be back! Fear him! Yes, that's my Arnold Schwarzenegger terrorist. No, Arnold Schwarzenegger impression. Sorry for that. And then, the thing is, Yu's extremely strong. Stronger than we even thought, because he slices through a blade and then through a vampire in half. And the thing that just really amazes me about this episode is I'm still a huge fan of the disintegration of the vampire after they're killed by a cursed gear. That's well done animation right there. I love that. But I have some issues with this episode. they skip over the remaining fight for where it's about like 5 vampires versus 5 vampires by then. They skip that fight to bring us straight to a feelsy moment where the little girl apologizes for misleading them, but it's more of just an annoyance because I would have liked to see more displays of of everyone's power. It's an annoyance. Does it take away from the episode enjoyment or entertainment? Not really. I think it could add to it, but it doesn't really take any away. This episode was sort of also a setup. We got introduced to a vampire noble, and he's related to ferrets somehow. So, yep, we have you saving both girls in the same episode, protecting them, and we learn how to if you wants to close the gap between him and vampire nobles, he has to learn some curses. Now I'm really curious to what they can do for curses. This is the first mention of that whatsoever, other than like the cursed gear. I'm wondering, could they potentially give a curse to a vampire that stops them for even a few seconds so they could land a blow? This leaves a lot of wonder in my mind, and I'm really excited for episode 9. I can't believe it's episode 8 is already out. The anime season's really speeding by quickly. So, overall, this was an okay episode. I liked it. I had some issues, but hey, I still enjoy this. I still enjoy this series. You guys want to see the series? There will be a link down in the description along with my Twitter, so be sure to check both those out. It'll be much very appreciated. Leave a like, comment, or subscribe for more reviews, my goofiness, and all of that. Boom, boom, boom! Hey! I'll be back, so be sure to watch my reviews. Should I continue doing the Arnold Schwarzenegger voice? Or should I go to a little special voice I like to call my own? I'm probably creeping or weirding or making you people laugh. As long as you guys can get a laugh out of this or feel informed, I've accomplished my goal. So yeah, once again, leave a like, comment, or subscribe for more reviews. Outerwits Nation here, and I'll definitely be bringing you guys some more reviews. See you in the next video. Bye-bye! Bye-bye!